What's up, everybody? Welcome to Real Talk with Chris and Travis. I'm Travis.
I'm Chris, and we about to have us a conversation.
Yeah, we're gonna first tell you guys about our disabilities, and let's talk about different things.
Yep, because we found some cool, I guess you could say some cool technology that will help, not just people with disabilities, but, just about anybody. But first we're going to, tell y'all about a little bit about each one of our disabilities. I'll go first. I was born with cerebral palsy, and it can affect a number of things on your body. With me in particular, it affects my eyes and my legs. The muscles are not as strong as they should be, but it don't stop anything.
Yeah, and I was born with spina bifida, which caused me to be in a wheelchair. I'm not able to walk at all. I can walk with assistance with like a walker or somebody was to hold me up, but I'm still able to live a regular everyday life.
Yeah, and see, that's the cool thing, man, because normally, like, people would think because you're disabled, like, your life is supposed to be, slowed down, or you're supposed to be sheltered in, or become some kind of hermit or something like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Travis drives. Unfortunately for me right now, I don't drive. It's a little bit difficult for me. I need a little more practice. But, like I said, being disabled does not stop anything at all. I mean, unless you just choose to let it stop you. But it's more people than just us that have disabilities, and it don't stop anything.
Right, you have to keep going in spite of, life is what you make it. So life gives you lemon, make lemonade.
Right. I mean, unless you just don't like lemonade, then you make beer or something else.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Right. Just don't sink. Sinking is not good.
Yeah.
But the first thing I mentioned earlier about the technology and stuff that we found, the first thing I want to talk about, there is a wheelchair that actually will climb stairs.
Yes, he said climb stairs.
Yeah. So, if you've ever been in a wheelchair for any reason and had to go up a set of stairs, I don't care if it's 2 steps, it is not a good thing. So this particular wheelchair, it literally actually climbs stairs. And for somebody like Travis, for him to go places, there's a lot of places that have steps and stairs and stuff like that, and this wheelchair will make it incredibly easy for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a tank, literally like a tank on wheels. Oh well, tanks do have wheels, but you know what I mean. A wheelchair tank.
I wonder if this chair has weapons on it.
Yeah, I mean, this chair, you back up to the stairs and press a button and it just climbs the stairs one by one.
Right. I mean, like what's some places that you've been where you couldn't get in, because of the stairs?
Yeah, I mean, this can be a game changer for places like overseas that might not be very wheelchair friendly, or some places here in the U.S. that's not very wheelchair friendly. I mean, this could be a game changer for a lot of people.
Right. I know when I first saw it, I seen it and I was just like, man, that'd be nice. Travis would really, he'd get good use out of it. And I sent the video to Travis, and let him check it out, and he was like, I want that.
Yeah, I wanted it right then.
The company is called Scalvo, and I looked them up. They didn't really give a price tag on the chair, which that means that I'm sure the chair costs 2 houses or something.
Yeah, once y'all see it, you understand why he said 2 houses.
But I mean, it's nice. It's got headlights. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, it climbs up, stairs and everything. It is very, very nice. The website didn't really say too much about other features that might, come on it. That's something I'd probably have to look up. But it didn't, But as far as like what you would see from videos, I mean, this thing is like the Mercedes Benz or like the, the Maybach of wheelchairs.
Rolls Royce of wheelchairs.
Oh, nice.
This chair is nice.
It's funny that you mentioned like Rolls Royce, because that's literally like the car we was gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So this next topic or you know whatever is, there's a car, and it is a Rolls Royce in particular, but it's not the only one on the planet like this. It's just this particular car that I saw was a Rolls Royce, but this one is supposedly it's level 5 autonomous, and what that means is that it drives itself. Period. You know, and I know people are like, well, there's a Tesla. Tesla does the same thing. This car does not have a steering wheel.
Right. That means you can just be in there just sleeping and it's gonna drive.
Travis, could you do that? Would you go to sleep while the car drove you somewhere?
Yes, I would. I would be in there having a party while the
You-
car's driving.
You're a braver man than me. I would be in it because of the simple fact that it'll drive me places. I would get in there, but going to sleep, I don't know. I had to take Benadryl or something to force me to go to sleep because I don't know.
Hey, I was thinking, if car's autonomous, then if you get pulled over by the cops, then does it give you the ticket or the car a ticket? Like, how does that work?
Hey, you know, that's a good question because, okay, officer, I mean, could you imagine, like, what would you tell the cops? He's like, you ran a red light.
I wasn't driving.
I was sleeping. I was asleep. I didn't know. The cop like, you were sleeping. Like, man, I know you see the slug on my mouth. Come on, man. I was copping some Z's. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he looking for the driver. I'm like, there's nobody here but you. He'd probably be like, okay, well, I'm gonna just give you this ticket. Okay, but that's illegal. I wasn't driving.
I wasn't driving.
You know, he was driving. Give it to the car. But this car looks like it has its own butler. Like,
Right.
you know, you walk up to open the door and somebody's just in there like, hey, would you like a warm towel or, you know, Coke or something like that?
You don't have any great coupons.
Right, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Jeeps? Nah, I'm just trying to go to Walmart and come back. Okay, you know. But yeah, this car does not have a steering wheel, you know, and if y'all look at I guess it's rims, man. These rims look like something that Wolverine could have had on his vehicle. It just look like it'll cut you up, you know.
Yeah, this car is sick. Like, it's sick. I think it's like, what, a one-seater? It's
Yeah,
like a one seat, but it seats like maybe 3 people.
right. And y'all see the inside, it looks like somebody's living room. I mean, this car is very nice.
Yeah, it's very futuristic.
Right, especially for the fact that the doors, you know, the way they open and then there's no steering wheel. That's the first thing, like when I saw that video, I was like, man, these doors are nice, man, look how the doors, and then when I saw there wasn't no steering wheel, I'm like, well, wait a minute, how you drive this? Which brings me to another point, like, if you're a person that's physically blind, right? I'm pretty sure everything on the car is voice activated.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're blind, this is a game changer for you because you can actually get in the car and just say, you know, take me to my mom's house, and it'll ask you for the address or whatever. You say the address, and it takes you from point A to point Z.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think it's also a game changer for anybody with a disability. You know, if you drive with hand controls, you know how expensive it is to get your vehicle modified. So if you can buy a vehicle that's already like autonomous or whatever, then I mean that'll save you some money. You know, you don't have to worry about getting modifications repaired. Like if you have a lift, you don't have to worry about getting that repaired or just any of that. Or your hand controls, replacing those, because there's no need for it. So.
Man, I think that is so cool, though, man. A car that drives itself.
Yeah.
That is awesome, like for real. I do kind of worry about like malfunctions, because technology prone to fail at the worst possible time. I mean, but I think that as more and more of these cars are made and improvements are made, the more of these cars that they have on the road, I think that the technology would be able to assist each other. You know what I mean when I say that? Like, if there's 2 vehicles that drive themselves and they're coming toward each other, signals get sent out that, hey, we finna collide, you know, slide over.
Yeah.
Get back in your own lane, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think that as the technology improves, you'll have less and less crashes and less breakdowns and things like that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I think it'll be It may make it a lot safer on the roads, possibly. I guess we'll have to see. You know, but like just to piggyback off Chris, you know, there might be some malfunction. They might have to work out in the beginning, but I think it'll be a lot safer and also a game changer for people with disabilities as well.
Oh yeah, man, because you can't beat it. I mean, if you somebody like me, you know, I remember like at work having extra rides to get to work, extra rides to get from work, but all because I couldn't drive. You know, and people say, man, there's Uber. You can take a Uber. They got buses and stuff like that. But it's like you're still waiting on somebody. That's the whole point. And you know, like the whole point of living life is to be fully independent. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just absolutely have no other choice. But that's why I love technology so much. And that's the whole purpose of this podcast we started is like, you know, independence and just being included in everything is the whole point to living life. You know, I would hate for me and Travis to go somewhere and I could get in because I use crutches, but he couldn't get in because there's a long, you know, tall flight of steps that he would have to get up, and being in a wheelchair would prevent him from doing that. That would like shut down any kind of fun things that we had planned, you know, and that would just make me feel horrible as a person. Like, bro, I can't have my homeboy here with me because he can't get in.
Yeah, and even in 2020, there's still some things that's not handicap accessible, which is still crazy to me, you know. But you know, it is what it is. But hopefully, we can bring awareness to it, and there'll be some changes.
Right. You know, because that's what the whole thing of, you know, what all of this is like, hey, you know, we on the planet too, and we want to come and go as we please just like everybody else. You know, we trying to have fun too, you know?
And you look at the disabled community is pretty much the largest minority group in the U.S., you know? So, I mean, they have to cater to us eventually, or, you know, shed some light on it. So,
You know, and I'm thinking about the fact that if you're a business or a company, you know, everybody like making money. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you're a company that already have access to devices and technology, it's like, you want to make some real money? Something that people going to spend money on regardless? You know what I'm saying? Look at the disabled community. It's all kind of problems that, you know, the right person or the right technology could solve. And people with disabilities would be happy to spend money on that stuff because of the independence that it would give them.
yeah, I mean, the disabled community is pretty much has a very large spending power in this country. So I mean, if companies actually took the time to cater to us,
I mean, there's plenty, like, I got plenty of ideas in my head. I'm not going to say I'm on camera, but, you know, it's little simple tasks that, like, let's just say, for instance, changing a light bulb. For me, you know, my house, the ceilings are not that tall, but I've been in some houses where the ceilings were like 10 feet high. You know, and for me, personally, if I lived there and I had to change a light bulb in the ceiling fan or something, it'd be like, well, what can I do? And the only thing I could think is, well, I'd have to get a tall ladder, but I can't physically climb a ladder. So that option is out. You know, if Travis was living in a house with 10-foot ceilings, he's sitting in a wheelchair, how he gonna reach a light bulb?
it's just gonna have to be out.
So it's gonna be dark, because he can't, you know, he riding around his house with a flashlight.
Right.
Because he can't change the light bulbs. You know what I'm saying? It just be like, what seems simple to one person might not be so simple for somebody else.
Right. And you may not always have somebody that you can call to do this for you. So I mean, and who wants to call somebody every time to change a light bulb? You know.
Right.
You know. So yeah.
You know, and that's something that always kind of resonate with me. Is like, people are quick to say, man, you got family, you got friends, just call somebody to come and help you with this and that. And it's like, you know, what if those people ain't there?
Right.
What if they don't feel like coming? What if they're not able to get to you? you know, it's so many what ifs, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like 15 minutes.
You can't do it.
So yeah, I mean, we hope to shed more light on things people with disabilities deal with, and you know, you guys stay tuned.
And we'll be back, you know, next Friday with another video.
Yeah, thank you for watching Real Talk with Chris and Travis. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and also comment. And we'll see you guys next time.
We out.
Peace.